Check 37. Check 37. 81. 55. Mike 55. Hey, here we go.
Pollard going to try the right side.
Got you, boy.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. 3 buzz. 3 buzz.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
On first down, Pollard. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
There we go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Let's get that ball right here. Spot. No. I got motion there.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Pollard. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go now. Go to base. Mike 58 right there. Go. Come, baby. Woo! Hey, check. Say. No. Motion.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 2nd and goal from the 1.
55. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Zoom, zoom. Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Over. Mike 55.
Now here's Pollard. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now all his.
Touchdown. You got two, son.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. A beautiful fake. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
On the set.
Mike 9. Let's pick it up.
Hey, Delta.
Get off the field.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Ready?
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Ready?
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. This one caught by Davis. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Hey, Alpha. Protein spill. Get it.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Let's go.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Cut. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
They'll run with Pollard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
On second down, Pollard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Check three. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he finds Stills, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To throw again on second down. Minshew. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Ready.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Hey, exit.
Let's go.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Minshew, 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Derwin James, an all-pro as a rookie last year, up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down now. Pollard, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Haskins on 3rd down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Check. Watch 20, check 20.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Flashy little move, but unable to reach.
Yo, my brother, I need some advice, bro. I'm playing against the Falcons in that little fantasy league, like crit dog, something or whatever. All right, so he's kind of cheesy.
Last carry, here's 2nd and 7.
On offense, he's just going to run the ball, which I'm fine with. I don't really care about that. That's cool. But on defense, bro,
looking to throw it.
I can't stop the all-out blitz. That shit destroys
me
all the time.
The second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Not really. I did like just now. I just ran crosses around it. But like I legit, as soon as the ball snapped, I pressed X and he got to me. He just did out of the mid blitz. The you know that no, not much. I ran like a couple times and he stopped it quick. So I was like, all right, bro. He knows. I mean, he's not bad. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Minshew throwing on 3rd down, and yes, complete to the tight end McDonald.
Really solid.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Yeah, but it would be like if Teray, who we know Teray is good, you know what I'm saying? But if he was like, I'm gonna play cheesy the whole game, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, damn, now it's a problem. That's how it is.
Because of his size, you're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's gonna be tough to bring down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58.
We're about to go probably into halftime, 3-7. He's up.
I got the interception, but very little.
No, it's not bad. He got one lucky like run, and that's kind of what like got him in this position where he could get a touchdown and stuff, whatever. I just got that field goal, bro. Like I just got the whole first quarter, bro. I only ran 2 plays. No lie, I ran 2 plays the whole first quarter. Because he just dominated, he just killed the clock and just ran the balls, whatever.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You're under a minute to go.
And he really just goes to DJ Chark.
Position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, that's really basically what he's been going to. It's like Chark, he tried to throw it to somebody else one time, it was a pick. Oh no, he's thrown to somebody else 2 other times. Both times they've been picks.
They've done well in the first half.
My defense is good. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. That's another. Oh, fuck! We almost got another one. And then, like, bro, I know he's cheesy because I asked him if he was streaming because he's the home team, right? Huh? Oh.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
And for who? Hans and who?
So they'll come up after the incompletion.
Is he like a good O-lineman or something? Who is he? Okay. But I mean, that's good if you're already young, so. Oh, word, yeah.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go, here we go. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. No, hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Don't get nervous.
2nd down, Haskins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
$80.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. That one complete.
But it said 80 speed linebacker? Like 80. Like just flat 80? Oh, that's a no-no. That's a D lineman. That's a D
game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yeah. Word. Yeah.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next
I mean, he switches it up. Like right now he's in a 4-3 over, I want to say. So it's not all the time. Like he switches. Like he's not
agree with you
bad,
totally, because they've done
we know what he's
nothing
doing.
offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
Like I said, like he's. Yo, but that's what I was gonna say about him being cheesy, and I already knew beforehand. I was like, bro, he's up to something. I asked, I was like, because he's home, so he's supposed to be the one streaming, right? I asked if he was streaming, and he never said anything, like at all. And I was like, nah, bro. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna stream. I'm just gonna post it at the end. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because it's like, bro, what? Like, you know you're supposed to stream. If we in week, I think this is like the 11 or something, like, or 12, bro. Also, bro, we're in week 12. Tony Pollard got 1 touchdown, and they were saying that he just broke the record for most touchdowns in a season, and it's in week 12.
After the loss
like,
to start out,
my
here's
gosh,
2nd
that's what I'm dealing. That's what I'm like. That's what I'm dealing with. Okay, you know, a whole lot, like ridiculously.
Let's go. You tighten up. Check Mike 99, Mike 99. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check Mike 99, Mike 99. Set the tone, defense.
Who are you playing against?
On 2nd down, Minshew. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
And is this in
at the 33,
what
following
league?
a good pickup of 8.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Nice.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Recon, 152 fighter. Get it.
Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Ready up.
Watch the run. Watch the run. This side, baby. That's baby side.
Hey, orbit.
Alert 3. Check Mike. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Watch out.
80 weapon. Speed grip.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Check Mike. Watch the backer.
From just shy of midfield, Minshew throwing the out route incomplete. It's McDonald. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Got it.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike.
Hey, lock it. Topper.
Switch gears.
Down.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Leo.
Off play action, it's Minshew.
Bro, he was right there just
Escape,
blocking
and he
him.
goes
Oh, my
down.
gosh, they just holding me.
Chris Jones, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
X3. 218. Chopper.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Sets up the screen to Lewis. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Bro, what the heck? Why is this? Bro, it's not even picking my fucking play right now. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, I think I go for the penalty.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. And that'll set them back 5.
That was stupid, bro. I just
Here's
lost.
Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay.
Hopefully help from this part. I don't think so.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now Haskins down around his goal line.
Give me that. Oh, you're kidding me, bro. This man DJ Chark just snagged on 2 people on an out route. That's all this, he runs out routes just like San Fran Dan, bro. Like, for real, bro. And I was like, are you serious?
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He was right there. He was right fucking there, man.
Kill. 58, boys. 58, go. Yeah, let's get set.
They'll run on 1st down.
Yeah, he does a lot of cheesy shit.
And not a whole lot.
And it's like he does a whole lot of like motioning, and he'll bleed the clock like that. Like, remember how Darnell used to play where he would like, he's like, oh, I'm not chewing the clock, but he'd do all these little random adjustments and then put his team right back in the same spot and then snap the ball. He does a whole lot of stuff.
But it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Yeah. He's not bad though. Like, he's not good. I'm weak.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And some room to run now.
Oh my gosh, this nigga that's ignorant, bro. Come
on. Falcons. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Yeah, he broke up a long run.
Now after the touchdown,
it was like one, like he ran like I think it was like an inside zone that he bounced outside. And, you know, when everybody like clashes inside and then you break out, if you got like maybe one person you make them miss, or they like I think it's my corner, he got blocked, and then it was over. You know what I'm saying? He outran my linebacker. I was like, all right, bro, my shit is really freezing up though right now. Like right now, it's not letting me pick a play. And did this shit earlier, I had to punt it. Oh, what? Yeah, like, bro, it's just like, I'm just calling time. I can't even call a timeout. Oh, shit, I can't even call a timeout. Bro. Hold on, I just paused it. Hopefully that helps it out. I don't know. I might have to call a timeout manually like this. We're gonna see. Hey. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there we go. So that helped out. Damn, I'm not having no time to check this ball.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, you know, not even put points on the board.
I can never tell if you're serious or not.
Relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. For real, for real?
Ready, from the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
It's on field. Hey, it's all out.
They'll run it. This is Michelle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Word.
Set 50, plant.
Watch that in. Watch that in right. Right. For that. Watch 8-9. Watch 8-9. He's yours. Kill.
Again, it's
Making it
Michelle.
worse. Oh my gosh, bro, we had a huge hole.
They take him
Got
down
magnet.
to 26. He lost
And
2,
now I
and
gotta
it
go
brings
for it,
up
bro.
4th. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
I don't get the finish.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline.
It's like 14-3. I just like, when people blitz me like that, bro, I really just be struggling. It's just been fucking me up the whole game. I know, but I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't have any like formations that are like are heavy that passing out of that are like in shotgun or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a single back, but when I get back there, he's already tackled. You know what I'm saying?
Here in this 4th quarter, but
So it's like,
thinking about playing keeper.
Oh my
Yeah, I think here's
gosh,
the
bro, are you
situation. You're
serious?
not thinking
And then-
touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking
that was
first downs
horrible.
to keep up with your theme there.
Yeah, he just got like a
First
12-yard
downs,
run. It's
they
like, bro,
can't touch the
come
ball.
on. We didn't
Nice pickup
legit.
there,
He's had 2 big runs the whole game.
Falcons.
That's it. If he
One
starts
play
like
has
chipping
him up
away and
past
gets
the
crazy,
40
it's
already, and another 1st and 10.
Because legit, my D line's like,
1st down, and it's Pollard again.
my D line's
2
insane.
yards
And
on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He got 1
I think
sack.
you'd have to say defensively,
He's gonna run
these
the ball
guys are
30
doing their
times
job
this
pretty
game.
well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense.
At least
and
30
they've done that.
He's at
They've held
23, I
them.
think,
The
right
problem
now.
is their
I
own
think
offense
it's at
hasn't
22 or
answered their
22 right
challenge,
now.
which was to score more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
4
I
minutes
remember
left
you
in the
saying
game.
magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
Go get him.
On 2nd down, Pollard.
Oh,
And now the
strip.
ball's out.
Oh, shit.
Midfield. And it's picked up
What?
by the Buccaneers.
Yo, Aaron Donald
And they
just
get
made
the
a fucking
football. They'll
play.
set up shop at their
Out of time. I
own
was just bitching at them, talking
49-yard
about they ain't done
line.
nothing all game. He said,
Partner,
all
that
right.
one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football,
Watch-
and the
watch
defense
this.
had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they
Yo, he
did.
like, and that
Now
was, bro, that wasn't even me. That was
two-score
all
game, so
computer
hold
too,
on
bro.
here, not
I know
done
he's
in the
probably
4th.
pissed. Legit. He just came out of nowhere from behind, went and just stripped him. He got the ball back and at the 50-yard line too. So we don't got to work that far. The 4 minutes left, all them
Bucs
timeouts.
offense set to begin their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm?
Wow!
A lot of
Oh
times
my
the
gosh!
punter
And then
just
Gardner Minshew just
puts
throws a
on
horrible
sweatpants or a
pass.
wrap
Oh,
over his
he's
leg
wide
to keep
open.
it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Oh, that
That's what he's
just
got to be
killed
happy
me,
to have
bro.
back.
That
There
dude
wasn't a
was
hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more
Latavius
careful.
Bryant,
Yeah,
bro,
fortunately
crossing-
for him,
yeah,
got a
crossing
couple more
field.
downs to play
Wow.
with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
61, matchbox lights. Ready?
Minshew sets to throw. Being chased out left. They will find Davis. That's complete. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now Minshew. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone.
Oh,
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had not connected. Instead, it's second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls.
Throw the ball. Oh, my gosh, just throw the ball.
The Falcons get the sack.
Bro, he really don't have time, bro.
Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
That's crazy, bro.
The Bucs on third down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, dude.
On 4th down, Minshew. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, shit.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
On the set.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Hey, echo.
Let's bring it. Check mark. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Rock it.
Check mark.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him.
That'd be the worst. Whenever you make a trade and then your whole entire depth chart is different.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Be completely different, bro.
On the toss, here's Michelle. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively. Key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
Fuck, I just threw a pick. Is he a man?
Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage as a rookie QB. What lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Going to run again here with Pollard. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
That's happened in the games to me and against me. I know exactly what happened.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
I think it's pretty easy to say this is a ginormous third down opportunity here for the defense. And I'm just going to tell you, Brandon, from my experiences, what you're saying in the huddle to each other is all the right things. Read your keys. Do your job. But the biggest one, you don't have to do more. Just do what you can do, and you can make this play.
Hey, Phil, add CT
the
to
Bucs
this chat.
offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's Minshew. Flush to his right, and seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew.
Come on, bro. My O-line is trash like that.
Chris Jones in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Davis. Room to run past midfield. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Good. Same people still going to be bad. Same people still going to be middle of the pack.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and pick it up.
Oh, you're kidding me, bro. Nobody can block. And that nigga's not good.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
This nigga,
and that will force a turnover on downs.
In the fantasy league.
Good starting field position
Crit
for him as
dog.
they come up first
Bro,
and
but he
10,
also has, bro, he has a lot of people in here, bro, that are like, I guess they're rookies and he just put different names. We'll just say that. I'm not going to say he's cheating.
Run for Pollard.
Yeah, bro, like there's one dude. Oh my gosh. Bro, there's one dude, his name is Tommy. His last name is like, Dot / and it's Tommy. He's outside linebacker. And there's another dude named Ghost. I think he's like a safety. And he got them like all like switched up. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Like,
way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st
and then now he just scored again because I let him get a big. He just really just runs stretches a whole lot. And his O-line is good. He's got, I think, 3 superstars on the O-line.
And to me, that's
I don't know. He's got a lot of people with the gold shoes. I'm going to put that on people that got like superstar traits or something.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Tommy and Ghost.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
9.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Ugly game. Yeah, that was ugly score.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak. Go, go. Snap.
2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Oh, he's a troll.
Whistles for a timeout.
This nigga.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. He's been terrific so far.
I picked the Titans to win, no lie.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Returnable for Grant. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Atlanta, they get win number 10 on the year.
So ugly. Oof. Mm-hmm. And like 7